Hi Aries, we're doing your reading for May 2020. I'm going to do a tarot card reading and an oracle card. Let's see what's coming up for you. So when I was tuning into your energy, I was feeling like you are in meditation or connecting to God, connecting to angels, connecting to a higher realm. Like you have so much energy in you that normally you used to be in communicate with others or physical activity, but you know, because of the situation, you're channeling, and it's going to be even greater. You're channeling all this energy to connect to a higher realm. So I do see you experiencing like some sort of uplifting energy and seeing everybody and your relationship in God's eyes, just a higher see. Okay, Six of Wands. This is you. This is also a Leo card. This shows me that you might be working from home and gaining success there. So maybe the home situation is actually pretty good for you. What's crossing you is Five of Cups. So this talks about the warrior part of you that's dark. And this is also a Scorpio card. So this deals with intense emotions and sometimes negative emotions. So learning how to transmute out of that dark place. You might have experienced a loss or a death in the family, or maybe your spouse's family, somebody maybe is sick, or there's a worry of sickness, or maybe you're worried for your health. So something is really bothering you in terms of life and death kind of situation, and that makes you, you know, tune into a higher realm, thinking, okay, this is the time now to connect to God. This is the time to find real joy in my life. Let's see what you have also. Very nice. Okay, Nine of Cups is the energy you're going towards. This is something that you're gonna manifest in the end of May. So perhaps all this emotional baggage and darkness is gonna turn out for the better. So Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, and it's also a Pisces card. So this tells me that by tuning into spirituality, creativity, anything that makes you feel joy and makes you kind of relax into it will give you a lot of emotional fulfillment, and maybe solve also this despair or dark place that you reached. You know, yes, warriors, they do need they do experience extreme things in life. You know, you're a warrior sign, you're ruled by Mars, but it's important for the warrior to heal himself. So healing yourself is through spirituality, through communication of what's happening with you, you know, about your pain, about your deep emotions. You have to have these wounds figured out. Yeah, the Hermit. So the Hermit is kind of the energy that you're leaving. The Hermit tells me that you were in this energy of keeping it to yourself, keeping it private, you know, seeking wisdom in yourself. But I think that you realize that it might be better to communicate your pain with others. Let's see how the month will unfold for you. We're talking about May 2020. I'm gonna draw 6 cards for you. All right, Three of Cups, King of Swords, Two of Wands, Nine of Swords, the World, that's great. And the Sun. Okay, very good. So starting off with May, for the single girls that are watching me, you might be in contact with someone new. So in general, the spring brings us a lot of opportunities for growth and for love. This particular spring, this May, is considered to be the time of twin flames. So you might find your twin flame, you might connect to someone. So the King of Swords is usually a Libra man, usually, I mean, from my tradition. So this might be a man that is very strong-minded. He has his opinions, he's loyal, he's dependable, he is admirable, and this man is probably also very talented in what he does, or he's interested in the same thing that you're interested in. So if you personally have a talent, an affection to something like an art or music or something like this, this will bond you guys together, and he can play an important role of, you know, bringing that part of you to life. So this might be a hobby, or it can tie into your occupation too. You might make money from it, but whoever you're gonna meet this is a new person, whoever you're gonna meet in the beginning of May will be connected to that favorite thing that you like to do. Middle of May, let's say 2 weeks ahead, I do see you again, maybe falling into that spot that you touched upon, this Corona time, but you see the Nine of Swords has a key in it. We see a woman crying on a bed, and the bed has roses there on the cover too. The Nine of Swords is a Gemini card, and it talks about sometimes fears that are unreal, they're just in our thoughts. So Aries, I would suggest that, you know, come back to ground, come back to earth, and connect to what's real, and don't get into your imaginary thoughts, because there might be like maybe a test result or an answer you're waiting, something that you might be worried about, and you can get panicked about it. So the thing is, I don't see any reason for you to panic, because what's coming ahead is the world and the sun both are very, very positive. So all the reasons that you're crying or that you are feeling worried is for nothing, because these results or whatever answer you're waiting for, they're gonna be okay. So end of May, a very, very happy time. You might be celebrating with a lover, might be the person that you met in the beginning of May, but I see you really, really happy. Okay, the Sun card talks about being comfortable in your own skin. I would say May is a transformative time for you. Like I started this reading, I was talking about you connecting to higher realms. I see that happening even more and more towards the end of May when we enter Gemini. Gemini season is supposed to be a season of blessing for many people and helping us, you know, getting lighter. Yeah, let me pull a Divine Feminine Oracle card for you. I love this deck, the Divine Feminine. I highly recommend it. If you're working with crystals at this time, I do recommend you to work with clear quartz crystals. Anything that's clear, I think that will be beneficial to anyone who is meditating or just connecting to higher realms. Okay. From the Divine Feminine, we have Lilith. So this is mostly for the girls that are watching me. This can also be for the men, but this talks about connecting to your, let's say, sensual or sexual essence of yourself, you know, allowing yourself to understand your desires that are also physical. So that might also help you get out of that black space that you entered. Lilith was the first woman. You know, there's the myth that when God created the world, he created first Adam and Lilith. And when Lilith wanted to rule too, and she saw herself equal to Adam, she was banished. Then Eve came. So Lilith sees herself as equal to men, as worthy as men. So this is a message for you to be clear about your desires, be clear about your sexual needs, and enjoy it, okay? So May can be a wonderful time for you to fulfill your desires. All right, Aries, let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.